Hello everyone and welcome to match 5 of the BCA Autumn Series, which sees 2 inches short of a length taking on HOWZAT, which firms to be a preliminary final preview. The toss was conducted a short time ago and it was HOWZAT who won the toss, sent the Reds into bat. And as discussed at the end of the previous contest, this match is largely academic with how results have panned out up until this point. So both of these sides are on a collision course for the prelim final. We take a look at the red side for this contest. It will be Wojcik from the NIFF NUFFS who will be their fill-in player for this match as they look to take a psychological victory into the prelim. Match 5, let's go. And it is going to be the fill-in player Wojcik who will get us underway with the bat. His runs and wickets will not contribute to his overall statistics, but they count to the Reds' efforts here. And it's going to be Cornforth who's going to go around the wicket for the first over as he's into Wojcik. It's a good length delivering. Wojcik cuts his away first ball. So he's off and racing in match 5. These two are striking up quite a rivalry and the fuse has been lit from ball 1. So a positive start here for the Reds in match 5 as Cornforth is in again. This one's cut away to the boundary once again. So back-to-back boundaries for Wojcik to begin match 5. A slower ball on this occasion. It's put away. So Wojcik and the Reds off to a flyer here in this prelim preview as it's been slashed away once again and it gets through Maybury on this occasion for the third boundary of the over. The Reds flying here in match 5. HOWZAT under the pump. So the Reds 15 without loss. We arrive at the final ball of the opening over. It's a thick inside edge, but it dribbles along the ground through to the auto wiki. So a dot ball to end the over. It's been an expensive over from Cornforth. 15 without loss after 1. It's going to be Maybury who will also go around the wicket in the second over. And he's got a wicket with his first ball as he removes the dangerous Wojcik who's beginning to get going. Well, that's a timely breakthrough for HOWZAT. Maybury gets another wicket here in the Autumn Series. It's the dangerous Wojcik, no less, who has to go for 13. The Reds 1 for 15. So it's been a brilliant start to this contest as that wicket now brings Justin Brook to the crease at number 2. 2 scores of 5 to begin his Autumn Series. Can he fare better here? So it's going to be Maybury who's got his tail up to continue around the wicket. In now, this one's a short delivery and I think this is going to be called a wide. Yeah, it has. Maybury to continue around the wicket in the second over. A thick outside edge from Justin Brook as it spins towards the boundary. But it'll stop and it's only 1. So we arrive at the final ball of the second over. Maybury around the wicket again. He gets another edge towards the boundary again. And again, the spin stops it, which brings an end to a successful over for HOWZAT. It's going to be the skipper to bowl to Justin Brook in the third over. He's in now and he cuts him in half with his first delivery. That's a good start for the HOWZAT skipper. Oh, it's just sailed over the off stump. Good rock. So HOWZAT have just pulled this back nicely as Scott is in once again. Oh, and that'll break the shackles for Brook. It's a beautiful drive down the ground for his first boundary. Just a half volley there from Scott and it's pumped. Reds 1 for 23 with 9 deliveries remaining. This one's a good length delivery. Played down the ground once again from Brook for his second boundary. So Scott under pressure here now in the third over. 1 for 27. So we arrive at the final ball of the third over. Scott to Brook, and Brook gets his way on the leg side as he moves through for a single as it's fielded by Maybury to end the over. 1 to go. It's Cornforth who'll continue in this final over. Here he's in over the wicket, and this one's played away in the gap on the offside for Brook's third boundary. Expertly guided into that vacant region at cover. Brook moves to 16. The Reds 1 for 34. So this is Brook's best effort with the bat so far in the Autumn Series. And he gets another one away to the boundary. Oh, and he lets Riley know exactly where it's gone. The Reds getting away here at the end of the innings. Brook into the 20s. 1 for 38. That's where it went, son. So 2 deliveries remaining in the innings. As Cornforth is in once again to Brook, who gets plenty of this and hits it over the fence. And he lets out a cry in anguish as his innings comes to an end. It's a good knock of 20, his best at BCA. The Reds 2 for 39. So the skipper, Rabih Elbasha, will come to the crease with the solitary ball remaining in the innings. Can he get this away to the boundary to push them well beyond the 40 mark? So Cornforth looking to round the innings out. He's in for the final ball of the innings, and a swing and a miss here from Rabs. So a dot ball to end the innings here for HOWZAT. Psychologically, they keep it under 40, but they've still got a chase on their hands. So the Reds finish on 2 for 39, as they did in their previous contest. It wasn't enough on that occasion. Will it be enough here? 40 to get for bragging rights for HOWZAT. And it is going to be the HOWZAT skipper, Brendan Scott, who will get this run chase underway with the bat. Hasn't featured with the bat since his 30 in the opening match of the tournament. Can he get them off to the start they need here? And it's going to be Justin Brook to go over the wicket for the first delivery. Here he's in now, and he serves up a half volley, and it's punched down the ground from Scott to get his account underway with the very first delivery. A positive start to the run chase here for HOWZAT, 4 without loss. So Scott picking up where he left off in match 1. As Brook is in once again, it's another half volley, but he can't beat Wojcik on this occasion. It's a dot ball. Brook to continue to Scott in the opening over. Here he's in now. This one's a full toss, turned away on the leg side. And it's another boundary for Scott. He and HOWZAT move along to 8. And they're away for the run chase. So Brook under pressure in the opening over. As he continues again to Scott, who plays his way on the leg side, and he'll move through for a single to move his tally and HOWZAT's onto 9. Here the Reds have pegged things back nicely here in the second over. As Elbasha will continue to his opposition number on, he's let the pressure slip there. It's a full toss put away on the offside from Scott. He moves into double figures. HOWZAT 13 without loss. So Elbasha in for the final ball of the over. It's a full delivery. It gets a thick inside edge, Scott, and it goes away to the boundary. Hands in heads for the Red skipper. It was a good over. However, Scott still manages to get 8 off it. 17 without loss after 2. 23 to get from 12 deliveries. As Wojcik is in for the opening ball of the third over. It's a leading edge from Scott. And it's safely snaffled by his opposition number. A big moment here for the Reds. Scott gets a leading edge through to Elbasha, who takes the catch. Wojcik gets a wicket with his first delivery in the match. HOWZAT 1 for 17. So still plenty of work to do here for HOWZAT in match 5. As that wicket now brings Riley Cornforth to the crease at number 2. Has been in brilliant form with the bat in recent matches. Needs to stand up for HOWZAT here. So Wojcik into Cornforth for his first delivery. It's a half volley put away on the offside. How about that for confidence from the youngster? He hammers the first ball away to the boundary. 21 for 1. 19 to get from 10 deliveries. As Wojcik continues again here too. Cornforth hits him on the pads, and there's an appeal. And it's been given not out here from the umpire. Well, they thought this was tight, the Reds. Let's have a look. Or perhaps a little high. Maybe down leg. So it's now 19 to get from 8 deliveries. Things getting tight here for HOWZAT as Wojcik serves up a full toss. And Cornforth puts a gift away. A much-needed boundary there for HOWZAT. 1 for 25. So 15 required from 7 deliveries. As Wojcik's in for the final ball of the over. And Cornforth with an angled bat can only help it through to the automatic wiki. A big moment here for the Reds in match 5. Cornforth goes for 8. And has HOWZAT's hopes gone with him? 2 wickets in the over for Wojcik. He gets 2 for 8. And they're 2 for 25. HOWZAT with an over to go. So Michael Maybury, the last hope for HOWZAT, comes to the crease with it all to do. 15 required from 6 deliveries. He's got HOWZAT home before, and that was against 2 inches short of length in the summer series. Can he do it again here? It's going to be Elbasha to bowl this final over. He's in now. It's a full delivery. It's hit into the ground over Elbasha. So it's a 4 to begin with for HOWZAT. Maybury gets his first ball away to the boundary. An idle start for HOWZAT. So 11 to get from 5 deliveries. Elbasha into Maybury. It's a swing and a miss on this occasion from Maybury. So the noose tightens around HOWZAT's necks. 11 to get from 4. So a big delivery this in the context of the match. Elbasha into Maybury. It's a swing and a miss. and it nearly collects his leg stump in the process, but it's a vital dot ball for the Reds. So it's now 11 to get from 2 deliveries. He needs boundaries, does Michael Maybury. He's not going to get him as Elbasha runs right through him to end the contest here in match 5. As it is the Reds who get victory in this prelim final preview. Maybury left with too much to do at the end, and it will be the Reds who will finish second in the round robin stage. So 2 for 39 was not enough in their previous contest. It's more than enough here. The Reds with a successful total defence, as they did in their previous victory in match 2. So nothing really changes on the table, apart from the fact that the Reds have solidified second spot and will take bragging rights into the prelim final. And we have just received word that in the interest of time, both the NIFF NUFFS and Nice Gary have agreed to abandon match 6. So that means we head straight to the prelim final and we get a rematch of what we've just seen here in match 5. But this contest will have far greater ramifications with a spot in the decider on the line. It's 2 inches short of a length, taking on HOWZAT for the right to take on the NIFF NUFFS in the decider.